Hey guys, so welcome to part 2 of my top 50 products of the year. Today I've got 26 through 50. So I'm just going to start right up at 26. Be sure to check out the links below. I will link to all the products below. So coming in at 26, the Aestura 365 Aloe Barrier Cream. It's wonderful. They also have a gel version of this, which is also really nice. But this is just a good, thick cream. And it's great for the winter time. It's great for evening or morning routine. It really works nicely under sunscreens. It's well worth checking out. This brand has some wonderful stuff. They also have some mists and toners and I think even a sunscreen. So this is a brand to keep an eye on because they've got some really nice stuff coming out in the future as well as already. Okay, next up, number 27, the Regimen Lab Level Serum. So if you suffer from hyperpigmentation, dark spots, melasma, pie, anything like that, this is a great brightening serum worth checking out. I've got a couple other ones I'll mention, but this is a good one to start with because it contains some nice ingredients that are pretty friendly for most skin types. There's no fragrance in it. It's pretty affordable. A bottle will last you a while, and this brand also has some other winners worth checking out, but this one is great for hyperpigmentation, all of dark spots, uneven skin tone, things like that. It's a winner. So, okay, next up, number 28, the Isntree Yamroot Vegan Milk Cream. This stuff is super hydrating and calming. It's rich. So I would say for super oily skin types, it's probably a pass, but this stuff is great. So if you've tried or thought about trying snail products and they're not quite your thing, which some people, it's not their thing, and I totally get it, Yamroot is the next best alternative. It's very similar in its composition and its effects on skin to snail mucin. So if you've wanted to try the CosRX snail cream and haven't, or not tempted for snails, this is the way to go, and it's super hydrating, calming, works great in your evening routine, and really wonderful on skin. Okay, next up, the Round Lab Dokdo Sunscreen, SPF 50. This is a great hydrating chemical sunscreen. It has no fragrance in it. It has no alcohol in it. It's very calming on skin, super hydrating. The Dokdo line from Round Lab has, most of the products are great. The cleansing oil, I wasn't impressed with the ingredients, but everything else from that line has been a total winner. So if you haven't tried this, check it out, the Dokdo sunscreen. Love it. Amazing. I think I did a video of it as well, or a review of it, so you can check that out as well. Okay, next up, I don't have any links to this because I'm not sure what's going on with this product, but it was sold out nearly everywhere. It's sold out a lot of the time, so I don't know if it's just sold out because it's literally sold out or they're not producing it anymore. I have no idea. I hope I'm wrong. The NIOD Survival Zero. They also have a version with sunscreen in it that's a 30 or a 20. The Zero is just a great antioxidant serum. So in your morning routine, if you can't use vitamin C or your skin is sensitive to vitamin C, I recommend a good antioxidant product just to protect your skin from free radical damage. This is one of them. Another good one is the Skin Better Alto Defense Serum. It's very expensive. This one is much more affordable compared to that. They're both wonderful. So if your skin doesn't tolerate vitamin C well, go with something like this, or Pycnogenol, or resveratrol, or something strong antioxidant to protect your skin from damage. And this one I love just because it's super light, hydrating, it goes and it works well in almost any routine. Okay, next up for a nice essence, I've got the Mary and May Blackberry Vegan Milk Cream. Vegan Blackberry Complex Cream Essence. And it's wonderful. The texture of it is very similar to the Dr. Ciracle Vegan Kombucha Essence, which is also wonderful. This stuff is really nice. Blackberry and those fruits have great antioxidant benefits for skin. In fact, blackberry and blueberry are two of the best. Pomegranate and the Acai is also great. But this stuff is worth checking out. It's really affordable as well. Mary May has some really good stuff. They're hit or miss. Their serums are all wonderful. Everything else is check each list out because you don't know. But the serums are all great. Okay, next up, I think I had 2 lip products on this list. One was the Summer Fridays. The next up is the Tatcha Kissu lip mask. And this is amazing. It's a really nice lip mask. So this is my repurchase of it. Or actually, I think I got this buy one, get one from Tatcha. But this stuff is wonderful. And the little spatula they give you is so cute. Put it on at night before you go to bed. It's super calming. There's no fragrance in it, which is nice. Because some lip products can taste I don't know. If there's like a floral taste, I don't like it. If it's a minty taste, I don't like it. If it's vanilla or cake, I'm okay with that, but this stuff is wonderful. Where's the ingredients in here? Peach kernel extract, green or camellia oil, peach. What else do we have? Allantoin, and then we've got peptides in here. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, next up, no list would be complete without the Hygiene Natural Repair Serum. I love this stuff. I will link to it at Stylovana. I was unable to find the giant size, but I always try to link to the smaller size anyway, because you might not love it, and then at least you don't have a 3-ounce bottle. But if you end up loving it, the size is amazing. It lasts forever. Algae in here, and then a lot of good hydrating ingredients, ginseng, things like that. It's wonderful. Okay, this one's been around for a while. The Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. It's expensive. I should do an alternatives list, but I still have yet to find a really, 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 really good dupe. I found some very similar dupes, but they had fragrance in them, so that was an instant no-go for me. But this stuff is really nice. It's very reparative. It's got some nice peptides in there and ferments. It's a really good product overall. It's expensive, but, I mean, it's a good one. Okay, so for something not so expensive, the Gold Bond Age Renew Retinol Overnight Body and Face Lotion. I typically use this one more on my body, but I do use this on my face occasionally. It's really nice. It has no fragrance in it. Super hydrating. Gold Bond is cruelty-free, and you can't beat the price. What is this? 7 ounces? I think it's like $14. You can't beat it. So, anyway, it's also got some peptides in there, vitamin E, phytosterols, jojoba oil, sodium PCA. It's a state-of-the-art formula for what it is, really, and for the price. Cannot beat it. Okay, for another vitamin C serum, I've got the IT Cosmetics Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Serum, which I'm almost done with. You can see it's a super thick serum that you apply at night with vitamin C in it, and it really is nice, and I use this sometimes after I do my laser at night. It's super thick, and it kind of soaks in while you sleep, and it's got vitamin C in there in the form of ascorbic acid. I think it's a waterless formula, so it's a more stable formula. And it's just really nice. It's a little bit pricey, but anyway, it's got a really nice amount of vitamin C in it. What does it say? 12% vitamin C, ferulic acid. I still recommend using vitamin C in your daytime routine, but vitamin C also has a reservoir effect where it sticks in your skin for more than after you rinse it off, longer, and protects your skin even after you rinse it off. Okay, for another good brightening product, the Allies of Skin Mandelic Acid Pigmentation Corrector Night Serum is wonderful. It contains a lot of good brightening ingredients. It's a little pricey, but check around. Sometimes Allies of Skin will have a buy one, get one sale too, which makes their products instantly less expensive. Mandelic acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid, bakuchiol, antioxidants, peptides, and other brightening ingredients. This stuff is amazing. I think this is probably my 4th bottle of it. So this is one that really helped me with melasma. And then next up, for another product that really helped me with melasma, I can't link to this because I think you have to get it from an esthetician or a dermatologist. It's the Obagi Clear Skin Bleaching Corrector Cream with 4% hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is prescription only now in the U.S. It used to be up until, I think, last year, over the counter. So this stuff is very strong. You want to make sure you're using it correctly, but for my hyperpigmentation and melasma, this really helped bring it to the next brightening level. And I think at some point it'll probably be as good as it can get. But I'm continuing to use this, and it really has made a huge difference. So, and I only use this on certain areas. I don't cover my whole face with this. I use this on the patches of melasma, which are right on my forehead. And I've got a little patch here and a little patch here, and I just apply it to those areas. And it really has been helping. So, talk to a dermatologist or an esthetician before you pick it up. I read that over 30% of all dermatologist visits are for hyperpigmentation. So, and using sunscreen can be a huge thing to help prevent or slow that from happening. Anyway, okay, next up for a nice peptide serum, I've got the Mizon 500 peptide serum. This stuff is really nice. It's really affordable. It's got a really nice gel liquid texture to it, and it just covers skin very nicely and calming. It feels really nice on skin. There you go. I can't really see it very well. But anyway, very wonderful product. If you haven't checked it out, it's also got Centella in there. And one of my favorites. I've repurchased it a few times now. Okay, next up, the Dr. Sam's Flawless Neutralizing Gel. This is very simple azelaic acid product. I think the ingredients in here are basically azelaic acid, squalane, and a little bit of salicylic acid, and a little bit of bakuchiol. It's really gentle, but very good for brightening or for breakout-prone skin. I recommend trying this if you've tried a lot of other things that haven't worked for acne-prone skin. Azelaic acid, salicylic acid is a really good way to go. Aside from like benzoyl peroxide, which can be super drying. But for a lot of people, it works great. But for others, it might be azelaic acid. That's the winner. Okay, number 41, almost getting to the end of it, is the Acure Radically Rejuvenating Whipped Night Cream. I've repurchased this countless times. I don't even know anymore. But in my opinion, this is the next best dupe to the Protini. It's about $20 for 1.7 ounces, whereas the Protini now is about 70 bucks. It's a bargain. So it's got the ingredients of the Protini with the texture of the Lala Whipped Night Cream. And it's a perfect in-between for the two that's affordable. I love this stuff. All winter, I'm using this, and it really works well for my skin. Next up, if you're looking for a hand product, the Skinfix Eczema Hand Repair Cream, no list will be complete without it. My hands get super dry in the winter, so I keep this on my nights. I keep it on my nightstand year-round, to be honest, but I squeeze a little bit, and then I rub my hands together, and then I go to sleep, and my hands stay hydrated. Colloidal oatmeal, shea butter, petroleum, aloe, jojoba seed oil, oat kernel, safflower, chamomile. This stuff is good and probably my number one product from Skinfix. Okay, next up, I've got the Topicals Like Butter. I really like their Faded until they changed the formula and added fragrance to it. I really loved it before then, but I didn't love it. Otherwise, if they hadn't changed it, it probably would still be on this list. But that being said, the Topicals Like Butter is wonderful. You can use it as a moisturizer, a rinse-off mask, or a sleeping mask. It's got green tea, madecasside, turmeric, rhubarb, ginseng. It's amazing. It's pretty affordable, and I love the fact that it's got multiple uses. So that makes it a winner instantly, because I like things that you can use for different purposes or different ways or things like that. So, okay, next up, this is the Bubble Daydream Vitamin C Serum. I actually couldn't find the bottle, so this one looks similar to the bottle. It's also bubble, but it's not. But the Daydream Vitamin C Serum has a lot of brightening ingredients in it, as well as different forms of vitamin C. I really think it helped brighten my skin up, and it's really affordable. And Bubble is just, they're kind of cute packaging, so you gotta give them that. So, the Daydream Vitamin C Serum. Okay, one more cleanser, and that is the Heimish All Clean Green Foam. This stuff is a really wonderful cleanser. It's one of the closest cleansers to being an all-purpose cleanser that's not necessarily intended as a makeup remover, but it does a really good job removing sunscreen, makeup, things like that, all at once. It's very effective without being harsh. And anyway, so it gives you a nice lather, and it feels nice and calming on skin. Let's see. Okay, I've got almost done. Number 46 is the Isntree Aloe Soothing Gel. This is the moisture type. They also have the fresh type. The moisture type is supposed to be for dry skin. The fresh type is supposed to be for oily skin. And I use them depending on the season. And the moisture type is also very wonderful. They're both great. They're very affordable. The bottle's gigantic. It's amazing. Next up, the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This is a really nice body lotion. I typically use it as a body lotion, not my face, because I found some of the ingredients for my face were a little bit pore clogging. But for the body, this one's nice, and it really leaves your skin feeling super soft and smooth and hydrated and calmed. 3 more left. The Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. It's really wonderful, hydrating, affordable. A little bit goes a long way. Fragrance-free. Really wonderful product. I'm running out of steam, guys. The Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. They also have a lip balm version of this, which is nice. The hand cream, I didn't find super impressive. The gel version of this is okay, but the balm is where it's at. The lip product is great, too. And then last but not least, the Altrino Tretinoin Lotion. This stuff is a really hydrating version of tretinoin. I had tried 3 or 4 years ago, and it dried my skin out, and I was convinced I was never going to use it again until this one came out, and my skin tolerates this wonderfully. It applies nicely. It doesn't give me any redness, irritation, or flakiness. It's a winner. So, those are 25 through 50, and I'm tired. I'm going to go take a nap now with Ike on the floor. No. Anyway, interested in hearing from you guys. If you have any thoughts on any of these or your favorites, leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.